Welcome everyone. Today, we're diving deep into the interior design of the iconic Toyota Corolla E90. This model, produced from the late 1980s into the early 1990s, represents a pivotal moment in Toyota's design philosophy, blending functionality, comfort, and simplicity in a way that's still appreciated by car enthusiasts around the world. Whether you're a Corolla fan, a vintage car lover, or just curious about classic interiors, this detailed walkthrough is for you. Starting with the overall feel of the cabin, the E90 Corolla was designed to be practical and driver-focused. Unlike the overly complicated dashboards we sometimes see today, the interior of the E90 keeps things clean and intuitive. Everything feels within reach, making the driving experience straightforward and pleasant. The dashboard itself is a blend of angular and slightly rounded edges, typical of late 80s design trends, but Toyota managed to avoid anything too flashy. The materials used are mostly hard plastics, but they have a textured finish that reduces glare and gives a subtle premium touch. The color scheme in most original interiors is a mix of neutral tones, usually shades of gray or beige, which help create a calm and unobtrusive environment. Now, let's talk about the instrument cluster. This is where Toyota really focused on clarity. The gauges are analog and simple, yet well laid out. You have the speedometer right in the center, large and easy to read at a glance, with the tachometer usually placed right beside it for sportier trims. Fuel and temperature gauges flank the sides. The backlighting is soft but effective, ensuring visibility at night without overwhelming the eyes. The fonts are classic, clear, and practical, all part of Toyota's no-nonsense approach. Moving over to the center console, the E90 Corolla keeps the controls minimal but functional. You'll find rotary knobs for the heating and ventilation system, clearly marked and tactile, making it easy to adjust temperature and airflow without taking your eyes off the road. In some trims, you might spot an optional digital clock or a simple AM/FM radio unit with cassette player, which was quite standard at the time. The audio system itself was basic but reliable, designed more for durability than high-end sound. The steering wheel is another interesting aspect. It's typically a 3-spoke design with a slightly padded rim, sized just right to offer good grip and control. Unlike modern steering wheels loaded with buttons, the E90's wheel is minimalist, focusing purely on driving. Some models, especially sportier ones, came with a slightly thicker wheel for better feel and driver engagement. Looking at the seating, Toyota chose durable cloth upholstery for most versions of the E90, although leather was available in some markets or special editions. The seats are designed with comfort and support in mind, featuring moderate bolstering that holds you in place during cornering but doesn't feel too stiff for daily driving. The driver's seat often had manual adjustments for height, recline, and 4AFT positioning, making it easy for different drivers to find a comfortable spot. Rear passenger space in the Corolla E90 is quite reasonable for a compact sedan of its era. While legroom isn't generous by modern standards, it's more than adequate for shorter trips or smaller passengers. The rear bench seat typically accommodates 3 passengers with 3-point seat belts, a safety upgrade that was becoming standard in this generation. The seats have simple contours and a fabric finish matching the front, creating a cohesive interior look. Storage options inside the cabin are simple but thoughtful. There's a glove compartment of moderate size on the passenger side, perfect for keeping documents and small items. Door pockets are available but not overly large, suitable for water bottles or maps. Cup holders were limited or absent in early models but became more common in later production years or aftermarket accessories. One of the hallmarks of the Corolla E90's interior is its visibility. The large windows and thin pillars make for an airy cabin with excellent outward views. This not only improves driver confidence but also reduces blind spots significantly. The windshield is tall and wide, complemented by a straightforward dashboard height that doesn't interfere with the sightlines. This design approach shows Toyota's focus on everyday practicality. Let's not forget about the gear shifter. In manual transmission models, the shifter is positioned ergonomically close to the driver, with a short throw and solid, mechanical feel. The shift knob is usually wrapped in vinyl or leatherette, shaped to fit comfortably in hand. Automatic versions feature a simple PRND layout with a clear gear indicator, again reinforcing the Corolla's user-friendly nature. Turning to the smaller details, the E90 Corolla offers a mix of practical touches that enhance usability. For example, sun visors are wide and adjustable, some including vanity mirrors, a nice convenience for passengers. The interior lighting is basic but strategically placed above the rearview mirror and in the rear cabin to provide enough illumination without causing distraction. Speaking of the rearview mirror, it's a standard manual day-night type, allowing drivers to reduce glare during nighttime driving. Side mirrors are manually adjustable from inside the car on most trims, reflecting the technology level of the era but still offering good flexibility. One of the more nostalgic features of the E90 Corolla interior is the sound of the doors closing. They have a reassuring weight and solidity that gives a sense of build quality and durability. This tactile feedback was something Toyota paid close attention to, ensuring the car felt well put together inside and out. The Corolla E90 also offers optional features that add to comfort and convenience. Depending on the market and trim level, you could find power windows and door locks, which were becoming increasingly popular at the time. Higher trims sometimes included air conditioning, which was a luxury for many compact cars of the late 80s. Safety features inside the cabin were basic but evolving. The E90 typically came equipped with front seat belts with pretensioners in later years, and some models included side impact protection beams within the doors. Airbags were rare or non-existent in most markets during this generation, reflecting the automotive safety standards of the period. Looking at the build quality, the interior materials, though mostly plastics and fabric, feel solid and designed to last. Panels fit well with minimal rattles, and switches have a satisfying mechanical click. This durability is one reason many E90 Corollas remain on the road today, with interiors that have aged gracefully. The simplicity of the design extends to the climate control system. Unlike today's digital interfaces, the Corolla relies on straightforward mechanical dials for fan speed, temperature, and air direction. This reduces potential points of failure and makes the system very easy to operate, even for first-time users. If we step back and consider the overall interior design philosophy, it's clear that Toyota aimed for a no-frills, reliable, and functional space. This is a car built to serve daily needs without unnecessary distractions or complexities. The result is an interior that feels timeless and practical, which has contributed to the Corolla's reputation as a dependable companion for millions. Another point worth mentioning is the instrumentation layout's ergonomics. The driver's eye naturally falls on the cluster and essential controls without needing to look away from the road for long. The center stack is angled slightly towards the driver, enhancing accessibility and making the car feel more driver-centric despite its compact size. The simplicity also extends to the lack of excessive buttons and switches. Everything is there for a purpose, nothing more. This design choice is in stark contrast to the overwhelming tech-laden cabins of modern cars. The E90 Corolla's interior is a reminder that less can sometimes be more. Let's talk about the steering column. It's adjustable for tilt in many models, allowing drivers to find a comfortable driving position. While telescoping adjustment wasn't common, the tilt feature still added an important level of customization for ergonomics. The Corolla E90's interior also pays attention to noise insulation. For a car of its class and era, it offers a relatively quiet cabin, with effective insulation against road and engine noise. This makes for a more relaxed driving experience, especially on longer journeys. Another subtle but important feature is the placement of the ignition switch. Located conveniently on the right side of the steering column, it's easy to reach without awkward movements. The key itself has a classic design, with a sturdy metal blade and a plastic head, reflecting the mechanical simplicity of the era. The interior lighting, though basic, includes courtesy lights that illuminate when doors open, improving visibility for entry and exit at night. Some models feature a dome light with an off-delay timer, adding to convenience. Rear passengers benefit from grab handles on the ceiling, offering support during cornering or uneven roads. These handles fold flush against the headliner when not in use, preserving the clean look of the interior. Storage continues with a center armrest available in some trims, which includes a small storage compartment underneath. This adds comfort for the driver and front passenger, especially on longer drives. The floor mats in the Corolla E90 are simple rubber or carpet mats, designed for easy cleaning and durability. The carpets underneath are generally thick enough to provide insulation and comfort. Sunroof options were rare but did exist in special editions or aftermarket modifications. A sunroof adds a touch of openness to the cabin and allows fresh air and light in, enhancing the driving experience. Ventilation is supported by adjustable air vents on the dashboard, positioned to direct airflow efficiently. These vents can be closed individually, allowing passengers to customize their comfort. The Corolla E90's glove box is modest in size but practical. It's lined with plastic and sometimes includes a lock for security. The lid opens downward smoothly, and the compartment is deep enough to hold manuals, small tools, or personal items. In terms of technology, this generation Corolla was simple, with no onboard computers or infotainment systems. However, this simplicity meant fewer distractions and a more engaged driving experience. The interior door handles are typically made of sturdy plastic or metal, depending on the trim level. They offer solid feedback and are positioned ergonomically for ease of use. Door panels combine fabric inserts and plastic trim, providing some texture contrast and a more inviting feel. Armrests on the doors offer support and comfort for longer drives. The headliner is usually made from fabric material, tightly fitted to prevent sagging. It adds to the overall clean look of the interior ceiling. For drivers who enjoy driving in different weather, the Corolla E90 often comes equipped with rear window defrosters, ensuring clear visibility during colder months. The pedals, accelerator, brake, and clutch are made from metal with rubber pads, providing good grip and responsiveness. Their spacing is comfortable for most drivers, contributing to a relaxed driving posture. Some sportier trims or special editions feature slightly upgraded interiors, such as sport seats with additional side bolstering, different upholstery patterns, or unique stitching. These trims add a subtle flair without compromising the overall simplicity. To sum up, the interior of the Toyota Corolla E90 is a masterclass in functional design, emphasizing comfort, simplicity, and reliability. It avoids unnecessary complexity while providing everything a driver needs for a comfortable and enjoyable drive. Its timeless layout and durable materials have allowed many of these cars to remain on the road and cherished by enthusiasts decades later. Whether you're restoring an E90 Corolla or just admiring it from afar, the interior offers a glimpse into a design era where cars were made to last and serve their owners faithfully. It's a cabin that doesn't try to be flashy or overly luxurious but gets the job done with quiet confidence. Thanks for joining this detailed exploration of the Toyota Corolla E90 interior. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more automotive content like this, be sure to stick around for future videos. Until next time, drive safe and appreciate the beauty in simplicity.